We have made our way to the medical suite, and with me now is Tom Colvin to give us a little bit more info. Tom, what can you tell us about the medical suite?
Okay, well, Hannah, like you said, we're back in the medical suite. That also is our surgical area. And it's also, you can see these different stations when you come back into this area that actually a number of procedures happen as well. You know, we can kind of hear, a dental machine going on at the present time because besides all of the spaying and neutering we do, there's a lot of spaying and neutering that happens back here, both for all the animals that are going up for adoption, not only dogs and cats, kittens and puppies, but rabbits and ferrets and any number of other animals. In fact, we've actually, spayed or neutered, a pig back here, a raccoon back here, and years ago we were actually called upon to alter a tiger, which somebody had as a pet wrongly, ended up to the Animal Rescue League, and then went on to a sanctuary after it had been altered back here. So yeah, so lots of activity happens back into this area. They can do up to about 70, procedures a day. So this is really a hopping area. Now, besides what we do for the internal animals that are being spayed and neutered, and there may be tumors removed, if it's severe, there may even be amputation of limbs that happen back here, or eyes that have to be removed. That's primarily because of injuries due to cars and other accidents. Besides that, we do have community days where basically through grants that we receive, the public, primarily residents in Des Moines, can actually have the services of low cost or no cost spaying and neutering done. And all of this, Hannah, we do because there's still a pet overpopulation problem that we're trying to get ahead of that with all of this spaying and neutering.
So when it comes down to it, you kind of turn it into a full service like veterinary clinic, if if that's the correct term in your medical suite. Is that correct?
Yes, for the animals that are here, it is virtually a full service clinic for the ones that are actually signed over to the Animal Rescue League.
Very good. Well, I know you have a lot of traffic that comes in and out with your animals and whatnot. Do you have a pretty big staff?
We do have a staff. We could always use more staff, and I can't impress how valuable volunteers are for us. We basically have over 2,000 volunteers, which makes it so much more possible for us to do all of the things that you hear and are learning today that the Animal Rescue League does. So staff-wise, we have currently 106 staff. That's for all of our locations, primarily here at the main location, but also through our animal control activities and all of those types of things, and our satellites as well. 106 total. Most of those are full-time because, as you can imagine, taking care of animals is a full-time job, 24/7.
Absolutely. Well, I can see in front. I know some of the stuff that's going on behind me right now. There are some surgeries that are going on. So how does this program contribute to saving lives?
We have 3 full-time veterinarians on staff, and that is just critical to, saving lives, to, performing all the types of things that we're doing to get them ready for adoption, or care for them if they come in sick, injured, or neglected. All of those types of things really throw together to save lives.
Well, this is just a stop in the animal's journey here. Where do they head after this?
So it is, Hannah, just a stop. Certainly they're going to, from here, recover from surgery. There may be additional vaccinations, some additional medications that we want to give them. But it's important to us from this point that we're going to get them quickly into the adoption area. So that's what's going to take place after they leave here.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Tom, for taking the time to talk to me today and tell me all about what's happening here in the medical suite.
Thank you, Hannah.
Next up, we're headed to talk to Stephanie Filer about the Dog and Cat Adoption Center. Stay tuned.